guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video because I'm going to share with you guys a beginner-friendly summer makeup look featuring the LoveMelisaMichelle palette. I'm so excited. Melissa is one of my dear friends and I'm so stoked for her that she and Ulta Beauty collaborated and she has her very own palette now. Like, how freaking cool is that? So I'm going to show you guys how I got this look featuring this palette and all that good stuff, and share with you guys some little tips and tricks along the way to get this super dewy, youthful, bronzy, easy, insert more adjectives here, summer makeup look. If you are new to my channel, hi, my name is Jackie. Yes, I have neon roots. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and let's go ahead and get started with this video. So to get started, I'm just going to quickly fill in my brows with my Ardell brow pencil. If you want a tutorial on how to fill in your brows and how to shape your brows and all that kind of stuff, I do have a brow mapping tutorial for you guys, so I will leave that linked in the cards for you guys if you want to check that out. So go ahead and click that, and I'm going to quickly do my brows and then we will get started with the eyes. So I have this Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer in Peach Glow, and I want to try this out. I got this in the little package that MelisaMichelle sent me from Ulta Beauty. So I'm super stoked to try all these products. So I'm just putting a little bit onto my finger, and then I'm going to blend this onto my eyelid. Whoa, this is so pretty and shimmery. Let's just pop this all the way up. I'm gonna go for a super shimmery look today. So I'm actually gonna focus it on my lid, but then just blend it up all the way to my brow bone. So our whole lid is gonna look nice and shimmery. During summertime, I don't mind extra shimmer. I mean, I even put liquid highlight in my moisturizer for my body, so I'm all about the shimmer during summertime. I like this because it doesn't feel like it's too wet and slippery. Like, it feels like it kind of sets into the skin, so that way we can just go on top of it with some eyeshadows. And I think it's going to hold it down pretty well. So let's move on to eyeshadows. So now moving on to the eyes, I'm so excited to be using the LoveMelisaMichelle palette. This is so awesome. I'm so proud of Melissa. She has been a friend of mine for the longest time. I can't even remember when I first met her, first started watching her videos. Like, she's just so sweet and I'm so incredibly proud of her. Like, this is awesome, and you can just tell how much love went into this palette. So I'm so excited to be using it, and I love how she used like names that mean so much to her, like her kids' names, her mom, all that kind of stuff, and I think that's really, really awesome. So we're going to create a simple everyday summer look with this palette, but I also do want to create a look that's a little more dark and dramatic. I'm going to save that for Instagram. So make sure you're following me on Instagram to see a little mini tutorial featuring the LoveMelisaMichelle palette. So this is limited edition at Ulta, so get it while you can. You got a cute little mirror here at the top. It says, "Can't wait to see your looks," and then hashtag MelisaMichelle X Ulta. So here we have 9 eyeshadows, some highlights here, 3 different shades, and then a blush, and then a matte liquid lipstick. I think a palette like this is just so ideal for beginners or people who are trying to figure out how to get, you know, complete looks, because obviously the colors that are in this palette all complement each other. So you can create any look, add your blush and highlight and lipstick, and you know it's going to complement each other. You know all of it's going to look good and seamless together. So that's why I love palettes like this, and I highly recommend them for beginners especially. I feel like I should zoom you guys in closer so we can work on the eyes. So this color, Lola, right here is screaming my name, so I definitely want to use that color. But first I'm going to start off by taking a fluffy brush and this shade Rosemary right here, which is kind of like a pinky brown shade, like a pinky taupey brown shade. I'm going to take a little bit of that and blend that into my crease, and because I'm using such a soft fluffy brush, it's going to deposit the color really lightly. So you won't really be able to see like where the color starts and ends with this guy. Actually, I think I'll mix a little bit of Tobo in there as well, which is this more taupey beige shade. Just because that primer we put on, I didn't realize how pink it made my eyelids. So we don't want too much pink up there. Okay, so that was just like, you know, a subtle little wash of color up in the crease. Before we go too much into the colors, I want to take Wheezy here at the bottom, which is a matte shade. I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone area. So I'm just going to place this right on my brow bone and then kind of blend it and drag it down to meet that color we added in the crease. So first I'm just tracing right under my eyebrow and then feathering the color down so it all blends. Cool! Now I'm going to go in with Lola. This color looks so pretty. I'm going to load that up on my brush. And I'm glad I'm doing my eyes first because I'm not sure if I'm going to get fallout or not. I feel like I might. But I'm going to place this, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I'm going to place this right on the lid. Ooh, I love it. And I do have a little bit of fallout. I didn't tap off my brush either, so that might have played a part in the fallout. So I'm just keeping this color right here on the lid. I'm stopping right at the crease. I'm going to take a smaller brush like this and the color Harley, which is right over here, kind of like a deep grayish brown shade. It's like a chocolatey brown with like a little bit of gray undertones, it looks like. I'm going to carefully place this right into the crease and just use windshield wiper motions to blend that out. We're still going to go back and blend that, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the other eye real quick just to lay the color down, deposit that color in the crease. I'm going to go back in with that brush we used earlier for the crease and blend this color in. Because I definitely want to define my crease, but I don't want it to be too harsh. And I didn't even pick up anything on this brush. I'm just using it to blend in this crease color. A lot of times people ask me like, how do you blend out eyeshadows, or how do you make eyeshadows look so blended? And honestly, it's just time. You got to give yourself time. You can't just go swipe, swipe, swipe and expect everything to be blended. You have to just give yourself that extra time to just keep blending and keep working on your crease or whatever color you're trying to blend out. So time, that's my secret, time. Give yourself that time. I'm going to take my finger in that Lola shade again and pop that on the lid, just because I feel like we lost a little bit of that, and it's such a pretty shade too. So I definitely don't want to lose any of that. I'm going to take a makeup wipe real quick to just clean up under my eyes. And this is why I love to work on the eyes first, because I'm a little bit messy when it comes to working on my eyes. So when I can just clean everything up like that, it just makes life easier. And I don't like ruin my foundation and things like that. So there we go. The face is good to go. I don't know about you guys, but when it's summertime, I don't really like to fuss around too much with wing liner and false lashes. So I'm actually going to skip all that today. I will take a black eyeliner though to just line my upper lash line just a little bit. So I'm just going to line my tight line just to give my eyes and my lashes a little more definition. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, like how the baseline of my lashes is just a lot darker versus this side. And the easiest way to tightline your eyes, if you've never done it before, is to just gently lift your eyelid up. So you just want to gently lift that up and then you just draw right there. And it does help if you have like a creamy eyeliner to work with. If your eyeliner is dry, you're gonna have a terrible time trying to tightline. So find an eyeliner that's nice and creamy. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take this shade Jaaack'd, and I'm going to run this on the lower lash line. I think this will be really pretty. It is a shimmery shade. I didn't want to add anything too dark on the lower lash line since this is more of a like bright, fun, summery look. This color is so pretty. It's like, I don't know, I feel like it's complementing my orange hair really, really nicely. I'm gonna curl my lashes now. I really like this eyeshadow look. It's like so simple, but it's like, it brightens up the eyes. It defines the crease a little bit. I like this. So in the package that Melissa sent me from Ulta, there was a mascara in here, so I'm gonna try this out. I've never used it before, but it is the Ulta Beauty Maximum Lashes Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I love that it's in a pink tube. I don't know, it just like matches the palette so nicely. So I'm just gonna work this in my lashes, and since I'm not gonna wear fake lashes today, this might take me a little while. I'm gonna really work this mascara on my lashes, so I'm probably gonna be here for like a good solid 5-10 minutes. So I'll just see you guys back here when I'm done working on my lashes. So now we can go ahead and work on the face. So I'm going to quickly do that, but then we will be back using the LoveMelisaMichelle palette because there is a blush, highlight, and a liquid lipstick that we're going to use today. So getting started with my face, I have this new primer from Smashbox that I want to try out. This is the Photo Finish Primerizer. It's a primer and moisturizer in one. Primerizer. Oh, that's very watery. It smells like, I don't know, it smells weird. I feel like I'm a very good candidate to tell you if this is moisturizing or not because I have really dry skin. So I will let you know if this is moisturizing enough. I mean, so far it feels pretty good. It's a pretty light moisturizer, so I feel like if you have like normal combination skin, it's not going to feel too heavy, but that felt pretty good. There is a little bit of a tackiness to my skin now, but that way we can go into foundation and it's really going to stick. So I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics CC Plus foundation. I'm going to dot this all over my face. And then we're going to take a sponge. This is the 3-in-1 blending sponge from Flower Beauty. We're going to take that and blend everything out, but here's a little secret. I am going to put a drop of oil, okay, maybe 2 drops, onto my sponge before blending it out, and that's just going to keep this dewiness to our skin, but also help the foundation just look more like skin on your face rather than like a layer of foundation. It's just gonna make it look really natural. I don't know if I'd recommend that trick for people with oily skin, but if you have dry skin, you should definitely try that out. Just add a drop or 2 of oil onto your makeup sponge or your makeup brush, and then blend out your foundation, and it's gonna look so beautiful and natural. It's gonna look like your real skin. Then I'm just gonna take my favorite concealer, Tarte Shape Tape, of course. What else would I be using? And I'm just gonna take that same sponge and bounce this product into the skin to blend it out. I feel like the foundation and concealer combination that I've been using lately is a little too light for my skin because look at my neck and my shoulders. I'm getting a little bit dark because I've been running a lot recently. We're gonna have to load up on the bronzer so that my face matches my body. So now I'm gonna take this Ulta Beauty Baked Bronzer. It's a wet, dry, buildable radiance. I think that's really cool. So you can use this wet or dry. I'm just gonna use it dry on a very tapered, fluffy brush like this. I've never used this bronzer, so I'm a little nervous. I hope it looks okay on my skin. But I'm gonna take some of this, tap it off, and then just lightly dust this on the perimeter of my face. So as you can tell, I didn't use any kind of foundation powder or setting powder today. We're leaving the skin extra glowy and dewy today. Ooh, okay, I'm seeing it now and I'm loving it. I am loving it. I love using a brush like this because you can just literally brush this all over your face for a nice light wash of color. Do you see that like subtle bronzy glow to our skin? Ooh, ooh, I love it. I'm stoked because we're gonna go back into the LoveMelisaMichelle palette, and I'm going to start off with the blush in Mahal, which means love in Tagalog. I do not speak Tagalog, I just know Mahal kita means I love you. I feel like this blush is pigmented, so I am picking some up on my brush, but then I'm tapping it off on my hand because I don't want it to be too heavy. What I love about this blush, like the color is just, it's like that really pretty natural rosy kind of color that will go with literally any look you want to do. So I'm just starting on the apples of my cheek and then blending it back towards my hairline because I don't want too much color. I don't want to be fighting against my neon hair. So for the highlighters, there's 3 different shades, but I think I'm going to take a big fan brush and mix them all together. I think that's how I want to try this out. So I'm just going to kind of swirl my fan brush in there a bit. You know what, I think this fan brush, it was a little too big for me because it's literally eating my face right now. Something like this is a lot better. Swirl this baby around. That way I can place it precisely where I want it. Oh, oh my gosh, I feel like a bronzy goddess right now. Last but not least, we have the liquid lipstick. Oops, I haven't even opened it yet. This is in the shade Scandy. So I'm gonna take this. This looks like such a pretty nude. Help. Okay, I got it. I got it. I dig that. That is the perfect nude for my lips. Typically I overdraw my lips when I wear a liquid lipstick, but I'm just gonna follow the natural shape of my lip line. Today we're gonna embrace the little bird lips. I'm gonna do a few different things. First, I'm gonna highlight this whole baby. That's the color we used on our lid. That's Lola right there. Whoa. Whoa, baby, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Let me dust a little bit on my lid again, because it's just so pretty. I don't want to lose that shade. I'm also going to take Lola on my brush. Actually, you know what? I'll just take Lola on my finger. Just right there. Just going to use that to highlight the center of my lips. I have to say, so far, this is just my first time using this palette, but so far, Lola is my jam. Oh my gosh, I feel like we're just so glowy. I'm gonna take that Rosemary shade one more time. I'm literally done with my makeup, but I just keep playing more and more. Just adding that in the crease a little bit more. Taking it out a little bit more. Just a little higher. There we go, that's more like it. That is more like it. Look at how like glowy we are, like, I'm obsessed with this look. This is so like just fresh and like youthful and dewy and so perfect for summer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this tutorial featuring the LoveMelisaMichelle palette. I'm just so proud of my friend Melissa. Like, she's just amazing, and if you haven't seen her channel or her videos yet, I will leave her linked below. She is awesome, she is hilarious, and she is just such a sweetheart and dear friend of mine. So I am so excited to be supporting her. So go pick up her palette. All that good stuff will be linked in the description box for you guys, and I think that is all I have to say. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!